You're trying to decide whether to stay in your relationship or to leave, or maybe it's some other big decision, but we are going to talk specifically about that decision today. You have this life that has been successful, you've created business, you're thriving in so many areas, and yet there is this thing in your relationship that you are still trying to decide whether you want to stay or to leave. And you have talked to your therapist, your sister, your mom's best friend, your mom, all of these people, and you thought that that was going to give you clarity. Or maybe you haven't talked to anybody because it feels too scary, but you're searching online for all of this information so that you can know what it is you should do. What are you supposed to do here? What should you do? And so you're taking this all in and you feel more confused than ever. And now it's been a year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, and you are still sitting on this decision. And here's the thing. The more information you take in, the more outside opinions you take in, the more confused and overwhelmed you are going to be. My name is Jessica Frew, and I am a decision-making coach for women. Specifically, I work with women who are making business decisions and relationship decisions, and they've been sitting on them for a while, and they need fast action, and we get them that through my one-day decision day program that is a luxury experience here in Boise, Idaho, to get you moving forward through these decisions you've been sitting on. Now, I have worked with hundreds of women who are trying to decide whether to stay in their relationship or to leave. And time again, they just spiral and they bring in all this outside information and it gets so loud in their brain. And when you have everybody else's opinion speaking in your brain except your own, you can't hear your inner knowing. And you can't hear it in any part of your life. You can't hear it in your business. You can't hear it in your parenting. You can't hear it in friendships. You can't hear it anywhere because there is too much noise. And if you aren't making this decision, it is in the back of your head just festering. Whether you are consciously thinking about it or not, there is a weight and exhaustion that comes from not letting the decision be made. It is heavy and it is tiring. And I work with women so often and they're just like, I'm just so tired. I can't deal with this right now. And I am like, no, you are so tired because you aren't dealing with this, because you aren't being honest about the fact you need to make this decision. It is keeping you disconnected from your business, keeping you disconnected from your partner. It's keeping you disconnected from your kids who you say you are staying in the relationship for. It is keeping you disconnected from all of these things. And I want you to know that once you make this decision, that tiredness releases. It might get heavy for a little bit. That's understandable. But you are going to feel calm, peace, and safety that you haven't experienced in years because you made the decision. Now, when I say you make the decision, that doesn't mean we're going to blow up your life all at once. That doesn't mean we're going to go in and file for divorce today. Maybe that's what's for you, but most likely it's these baby steps forward towards this decision. Or maybe you're going to decide to stay and stay in a way that is done differently. I have made both of these decisions. I have decided to stay and I have decided to leave. And I will tell you the way that I kept a decent relationship with myself, first and foremost, with my daughter, secondly, and with my partner, whether it was going to be my ex or it is my current partner I'm staying with, the thing I had to do was the same. The path forward is actually the same, which just blows people's mind. That's something we get into after we've made the decision. We work out a plan that works for you so that you can continue forward in a way that actually feels good to you. But my friend, if you keep letting all of these outside voices in, if you keep letting it muddle your brain, you're never going to know what it is you want and need. You are never going to know how to get movement forward, what is best for you and your situation. And all of these other people don't know because they are basing their opinion of what you should do on their own lived experience. Maybe it's because of their divorce. Maybe it's because of their relationship. All of these things that add up. And it's keeping them projecting something onto you that isn't true to you because, spoiler alert, they aren't you. They haven't built the business you've built. They haven't built these things that you've done. They haven't experienced your relationship. And so they don't know what is best for you. They don't know. And that is my magic, is helping you hear and get clear on what actually it is you want and need, and supporting you on that journey forward. Because guess what? I have thoughts and opinions on what you should do as well. If you've been sitting on this decision for a while, I have big thoughts on what you should do. But ultimately, my goal and intention is to help you get clear on what it is you want. And that is my zone of genius, is helping you get clear on what it is you want. I can hear that. And then I help you develop a plan that is going to not blow up your nervous system, but is going to keep you calm and focused, maintaining your business, maintaining your sense of self as you navigate this. What your friends, your attorney, your therapist, and all of those people aren't going to do is help you keep that calm or project their own thoughts, feelings, and opinions onto you. It actually creates more like emotional rev up. It's going to create an emotional bomb that explodes at some point because they don't know you. They don't know what's best for you. And so it is important that you get focused on what works for you. And it is important that you let your inner knowing be heard and seen. I was talking to a client the other day. It was actually on a group coaching call. And she's preparing to get a divorce. She's been making this decision for a long time. And she's like, I talked to my friend about it finally and like put it out there. And she's like telling me her current partner, a little backstory, her current partner is away at school. And she's trying to navigate this process, and he'll be home for the summer. And so, which means he's coming home soon, depending on when I actually air this episode. And she's like, I just don't know like what to do. Or she's asking her friends what to do. And her friends are like, oh, you need to like hide these things that are important to you that you know you want to keep in the divorce. You need to like protect yourself. You need to do X, Y, and Z. And so she's getting in her head of like building up how he's going to come home and blow up her life and take the things she wants and all of this. And I'm like, cool your jets. These are your friends and family projecting their own thoughts about divorce and maybe their own experiences with a breakup or a divorce onto you. You know your relationship. You know your partner. And because I've worked with her for so long, I know. And I'm like, I don't believe this is something that you need to be concerned about. Instead, letting these voices in your head is going to create more conflict with your partner, and it's going to blow up that divorce process in a way that it turns into a high conflict situation instead of one that can be clear and calm and resolved logically in a way that makes sense. And when it gets blown up, it costs more money because it takes longer for you guys to agree and to decide and all of these things. So the more voices you let in, the more shit you let come into this because of outside opinions and thoughts, the more it costs you physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially to navigate these things. And that's true even if you stay, because it's going to create this bomb, this blow up that happens because people are saying what you should do if you stay and how you should stay and blah, blah. Like they're just putting all of this stuff on you that isn't true to you and your relationship. And then it creates more things that you guys have to heal from, more trust that has to be regained, and all of these things along the way. So please, if you are trying to make this decision, stop Googling, stop trying to take in all of this information. And first and foremost, let's get on a call to see what it might look like to work together and to do this in a way that actually supports your nervous system and supports your inner knowing and rebuilds trust with yourself and keeps your business and your life flowing at a rate that actually thrives and feels good instead of just not being able to function at all. Okay, let's get on a call. There's a link in the caption where you can schedule that, or you can go to theboldlogic.com/call and get on a call with me. And also give yourself some space. Give yourself scheduled time to listen to you and what it is you want and need as you move forward. Give yourself those moments of being able to clarify what it is you need and stop taking in other people's opinions. And in this, I want you to understand why you don't trust your own knowing, why we think we need all of these outside sources to tell us what to do. And for some of us, it's because of religious upbringing. Some of us, it's because we are stuck in this space of just being detached from our own inner knowing. Maybe it's society or culture that's put on us how we should live and what our life should look like. And it needs to follow this path and it needs to go in this order. And so we have all of this confusion. And so we need to unlearn that. We need to detach from that. We need to make it quiet so we can hear ourselves. If you want to understand really how this happens, and I encourage you to understand how this happens because it allows you to be gentle with yourself, which is the first step in my decision-making process, because you understand that it isn't your fault, and also empowers you to know you get to move forward. You can regain that trust with yourself. Even though it was taken away from you, you get to regain trust with yourself. And so if you have some more time right now, I encourage you to go listen to this video right here. It is all about how or why you don't trust yourself and how it isn't your fault. And that allows you to release this judgment of yourself for not being deeply connected, but it's going to help you understand how to rebuild that trust with yourself so that you can make a decision that actually feels good to you. I hope to see you in this next video. I also really hope that I get to get on a call with you and see your beautiful face and be able to be in your energy and help you understand what is best for you as you move forward. My friend, you are amazing and you are deserving of these next steps. You are deserving of understanding and knowing what is best for you. You are deserving of having a life and a relationship that feels so good and safe and calm and at peace. You are doing so much and it is beautiful and amazing. And also I want that to feel really good in all areas of your life. I hope to see you soon. Take care.